What happened here has shocked governments into action. This morning, David Cameron was at the side of the French president at the Bataclan Theatre in Paris, where 89 people were killed. The Prime Minister says Britain must play its full part now in defeating the so-called Islamic State, or ISIL.
On Friday, the United Nations unanimously backed action against ISIL in Syria and Iraq. And later this week, I will set out in Parliament our comprehensive strategy for tackling ISIL. I firmly support the action that President Hollande has taken to strike ISIL in Syria, and it's my firm conviction that Britain should do so too.
By coincidence, today the government spelt out how it will spend £178 billion on military equipment to deal with threats like ISIL over the next 10 years. So among other commitments, the Prime Minister's announced 2 new strike brigades, each 5,000 strong, to be staffed from existing personnel and available for quick deployment. 9 new Boeing maritime patrol aircraft to hunt for threats off our shores, and 138 new F-35 fighters, 24 of which will fly off 2 aircraft carriers. But those carriers are still being built and won't be ready before 2023, and those 2 brigades will only be available in 2025. Some say decisions taken years ago have now left gaps in the capability we need.
Well, the fact that we're deciding in land forces terms to buy more mechanised infantry fighting vehicles, we could have done that in 27. We chose to spend the money on the aircraft carrier programme. There was a finite amount of money. It didn't get spent on our land forces. We seem to be revisiting that decision. Personally, as a soldier, I would agree with that.
It's been confirmed there'll be an extra £2.5 billion for the security services, such as the monitoring station GCHQ, as well as more money for special forces like the SAS. And in the event of a terror threat here, police will be backed up by 10,000 troops on the streets. But when it comes to fighting IS in the short term, at the sharp end will be the Tornadoes flying out of RAF Akrotiri in Cyprus, and soon their role may be expanded.